Yo, I want to debunk this high status male shit. That's nothing more than some all for the broad shit. That's what all for the broads is. If you don't, like Rex was asking me to explain it, it's basically I want to make myself out into something that these women are going to want by buying a whole bunch of material shit, but still being an empty vessel of a person on the inside. That's exactly what it is. And I can't stand niggas like that. I've disliked niggas like that for a long time. Now keep in mind, I'm not on no bragging shit, but I've always been a have. So it's always been okay for me to have whatever I need because I always had whatever I needed. So I kind of understand when niggas don't have shit, they want to go all out and all that. But that shit is still whack though. It's like they talked about, they've been talking about the manosphere. This is how you know that it's never gonna be. Do you know how many? You know how many niggas are in the graveyard, or in prisons, or in a wheelchair, all because there was some woman that some other dude wanted that some other dude had, and it came to a head. Seriously, niggas have died over women. Like really? And women actually like the fact that they can cause so much discord amongst men. They like that. I just don't. I don't get how in the manosphere they let women say anything. And then because it's been Obsidian and Sean going back and forth, Sean James. So I've been listening to it because it concerns me. I wouldn't say it concerns me, but I have an ear for it because I'm in between Sean James and these off of the broads niggas. Like I'm a more resourceful Sean James. I'm a more resourceful nerd. A more attractive nerd. Sean James is smart. I'm smart too. I would have to give the edge. Well, he's got more in. Yeah, like Tigger, Melancholy Tigger. I look at his shit because there's something to get from it. And I said in other videos, sometimes the Lord makes the messenger look like somebody you wouldn't want to get the message from. That's what I say about the Arrested Development and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll turn to him for that. But when it comes time to how to talk to women, I'm not looking at him for that. No, I said that. So, he's got his flaws and everything else. But I don't want to make this video all about him. It's just I'm in between them cats, but I'm more so like Sean James because I'm nondescript. And I'm, I'm more the one to say what a high value man is than somebody like him. Straight up. I mean, I'm not dissing him, but if I am, so what? He did kind of piss me off by not being that sincere and not knowing that I bought his book. So, I got such a short tolerance for people. It ain't long before I say, oh, yo, no, you're nobody who I thought you were. I ain't fucking with you. And why did I want him to watch my video? To show support. If he wants support, you got to support me. I don't do shit for nobody unless they do shit for me. But we're not even talking about that no more. So there you go. But hold on, I lost my train of thought again. All right, I'm back. No, it's about this high status male thing. Like for real, they talked about on the Bachelorette. They had this dude that had all these amenities that offer the bros type shit, suits and shit, and all this other stuff, and he got eliminated. And he ultimately the winner of the Bachelorette was this white guy that lived at home with his parents. All right, let's start with number one. Why are these niggas watching the Bachelorette? That's part of the problem right there. You shouldn't be watching no shit like that and call yourself a man. If I was dating a girl and she wanted to watch that bullshit, she would watch that bullshit in the other room. Y'all motherfuckers really gotta realize it's your way or the highway. I'm so glad that I don't find the majority of these women attractive, so therefore I can give them, my ass to kiss because I don't care anything about them. I remember in Star Wars when Han Solo said to Princess Leia, "Look, I'm not in this for your revolution, and I'm not in it for you, princess. I expect to be well paid. I'm in it for the money." And I remember thinking, damn, why is he talking so harsh to her? That's how he should have been talking to her. You saw Luke was all, I care. She didn't care nothing about him. Of course, she didn't know that was her brother, but still, Luke had the nice guy approach, and Han Solo was like, yo, fuck you, bitch. And you see, she fell in love with that nigga. But anyway, now would you fools rather have the situation where you got chosen? Like, okay, if you got a good position in life and you don't get chosen by a woman, but but she chooses a dude who's less than you in life, would you want to be that dude so you get the girl? Like, basically, is sex and attention and validation from women so important to you losers that you would rather go home and live with your parents when you're actually independent, doing well for yourself? Would you rather switch places with him so you can get the girl? You need to ask yourselves that. If the question is hell no, then you need to keep building and making yourself into a better version of yourself. Because these women are so screwy and so stupid and so ass backwards, they'll choose somebody that, in your opinion and in the world's opinion, isn't as good a man as you. So the best thing for you to do is be happy that you've made yourself into a good, upstanding man, whether you're chosen or not. Because the possibility that you won't get chosen is great. Because these women choose Pookies and Ray Rays. And if you don't want to be a Pookie and a Ray Ray, like, would you want to be a Pookie and a Ray Ray just so you get chosen? You need to ask yourselves that stuff. But the main thing is, why are you niggas watching The Bachelor? Y'all shouldn't be watching no shit like that. I can't get past that. That's how I know I really can't. See, and it's like the associative property, too. Like, Obsidian, I be hearing how David Carroll be talking about he be getting messages from Obsidian. And I'm like, hold on, that's not the Obsidian. And I know that's a clown. And it is. The same. There's only one Obsidian, ain't it? So, the associative property, and I think it's algebra, who you're associated with tells me a lot about you. I already know not to fuck with Obsidian. I know that. And by default, I got to know, hey, I can't fuck with David Carroll, not like that, because he fuck with Obsidian. No.